Four candidates are running for a recently vacated seat on the Roswell City Council. Here at Neighborhood TV, we sat down with each candidate one-on-one to learn more about them.
Tell me about yourself.
So my name is Sarah Beeson, the candidate for Roswell City Council here in Roswell, Georgia. I've lived in Roswell for the most part since I was 9 years old. My parents still live in the same childhood home that I grew up in Brookfield, and I'm proud to call Roswell my home. I currently run a small family business. It's an engineering firm located in historic Roswell, alongside my family and my husband. It's been based here for coming up on 25 years now.
What is the first thing you would change if you are elected?
One of the big things that I would change if elected to Roswell City Council is the way that we approach, again, those future plans. Historically, Roswell has not had a very guided approach in how we tackle economic development, how we tackle even residential development, transportation planning. It's very reactionary. And I'd like to have not only a master plan for individualized areas, which I realize current mayor and council is trying to tackle, but I'd like some overarching themes that residents from the city of Roswell are able to shape and guide Roswell in terms of what they want to see in the future.
What qualifications do you have that make you suited for city council?
In terms of my qualifications for Roswell City Council, mentioned I run a small business here. We specialize in environmental engineering and consulting. We currently don't have any leaders within the city of Roswell that have an eye for our environmental planning, and not only on the conservancy side, but also resiliency. And I mean that for future development. Also working on my doctorate in city planning at the University of Georgia. So those are some unique ways in terms of my background. I mentioned previously as well, I have an MBA, as well as a Master's of Science in Environmental Management. So those are a couple of nuanced ways that I think I am qualified and would be able to provide just another voice in the conversation, or at least a unique perspective that we're not currently getting.
What can Roswell improve on as a city?
I love Roswell, called Roswell home for most of my life. But there are certain areas that I think we're starting to lose out on compared to cities like Sandy Springs or Alpharetta, even Johns Creek, as they're starting to be more up and coming. And that is having a competitive edge. And what I mean by that is, what is Roswell bringing to the table and making sure that we're capitalizing on that our other surrounding cities are not doing? We're often passed up for citing new businesses, whether they're small or large corporations. We're often passed up when it comes to adding new housing to the mix. And we have a lot of housing units right now that are aging. We, compare to our other surrounding cities as well, have a lot of senior citizens, which is great. It shows you how much people love calling Roswell home over the years. But that also means that we're not bringing young professionals or young families into the fold as well. So making sure that we can be a family-friendly location in every sense of the word, in terms of being diverse, in terms of being affordable, and in terms of being an easy place to be able to do business.